From the Miami Metro Zoo, Ron Magill.
How you doing?
Ron, thank you so much for
my
coming
pleasure.
on.
My pleasure. How you doing?
Very good, slightly intimidated.
Don't be. Don't be. It's all misunderstanding that people have about snakes.
That they are not capable of killing me right now?
No, this one's not capable of killing.
Oh, fantastic.
Not at all. You're safe.
Okay, so why this thing?
Well, this is a albino Burmese python. It's a big thing now in Florida because they're finding these things all over the Everglades. This is an albino. They're not necessarily finding albino versions, but they're finding the common version throughout the Everglades because people buy them as pets. You know, they go to the pet store, they see them about this long, they go, oh, it's so cute, I want to have it, I want to pick it up, And they keep feeding it mice, and then they start eating rats, and then it starts eating rabbits, and then it gets to be about this size.
Small children.
And this is actually pretty small. They get to be about 25 feet long. This guy's about 9 feet long right now. Wow. And the problem is, you know, the big hoopty came about when they found this photograph in the Everglades of this python that exploded with the alligator in its belly. Yeah. Yeah, so people think, oh my God, it's the killer python. People watch
Well, it is a killer python.
No, it's not that way. The problem with these pythons is they're going to invade natural ecosystems here in Florida. So that's the big problem. Keep in mind that most snakes are not poisonous. Most snakes are really not dangerous at all. I mean, all snakes will bite the heck out of you if you give them the opportunity and they don't learn it. This guy was raised in captivity, so he's not that way. But
kind of tame.
The key thing is, remember, never approach a snake in the wild. And there are some venomous snakes in Florida, so you got to be real careful because, you know, they'll bite you and that'll really hurt. Right. Yeah, like this will bite you, hurt just a little bit, but you bleed a lot, so it's kind of gross.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, but see, there's so many misconceptions about snakes. People look at snakes and look at it, people say, oh, how does he hold it? It's so slimy and greasy and oily and disgusting. It's not at all. Touch it. It's dry. Don't touch the head.
Oh, whoa. You said it was safe.
No, but the body.
Oh, okay.
The body.
All right, easy, buddy. Easy. What is the snake's name?
This snake is Prince.
Prince.
Yeah, Prince.
God,
this is a male.
Monster.
People ask me all the time, how do you tell the difference between a male and female?
I don't
know.
This
is a late night show, right?
Yeah, okay. You are.
Okay, so let's tell you how this works.
Let's do this.
Okay, how this works is that if you look right here, see those things right there? Every time I go to school, people look at that and the kids go, what are those? What are those? Well, these are actually vestigial legs. Okay. See, snakes millions of years ago had legs. And they evolved to lose them as they got in a little more advanced. But the males keep these legs a little longer. You know why? Because when the time comes, Mr. Snake looks for Mrs. Snake and he wraps around her and he takes these little spurs here and he scratches her along the back and she goes, oh yeah, baby, just like that. Just like that, baby. And she likes that. And as soon as she gets enough of the scratching, then she raises the tail. See, now unlike...
If it was that easy.
Well, it's pretty easy. Now, unlike mammals, reptiles, snakes don't have one, but they have two penises. Okay, they come out.
Yeah. Okay, that's a guy clapping.
Well, it's a V-shaped type thing. The thing that's kind of nasty about it is it has like these little fleshy spines on it. He doesn't usually use both of them. He uses one of them. Once he gets the one in there, those fleshy spines lock in, and then she can't change her mind. Okay.
Wow.
That's how that works.
This is fantastic. Ron, we're going to take a quick break, watch a quick clip. We'll be back here. I may or may not be digesting.
No worries.
Good. Take a quick break. Welcome back to the show. We are here with animals that terrify me.
You know, it's a bad start there, Steve. Oh, listen, relax.
But
you got to this one here. You got to be careful. Let me get this one.
Okay, if this is more. Jesus!
All right, wasn't what you thought. Now this guy here, a lot of people see these things, but they don't see them alive. They usually see them dead on the side of the road.
Yeah, that's. Wow. That is
a possum. This is a brilliant studio audience you have.
Yeah.
Now look at this guy. People will look at this guy, and the first thing they say is, "It looks like a big hairy rat."
Yes.
Not a rat.
Not a rat.
Not a rat at all.
It looks like a rat.
You know what this is? This is actually a marsupial. It's the only marsupial found in the United States. You know what the marsupial means?
Kangaroo?
Well, kangaroo is a marsupial too, but there's the definition of a marsupial is it's a pouched animal. It raises its babies in a pouch, and this is a female. Lucky for you, because I can show you.
You're not going to make me.
And the camera. No.
Okay, good.
Let's see. This is late night show, right?
Yeah, keep going. This is.
Okay,
this
so
here, stretching the limit.
Here, you see that right there? Where's the camera? See that?
Yeah.
That's the pouch right in here. See?
Okay.
That's a little pouch. You're the little possum.
That doesn't look comfortable.
No, but it is, because see, possums, when she has her babies.
Is she going to get angry?
No, she was eating the mic there for a second.
Okay.
If she gets angry, we'll know because she'll start biting the hell out of me. Okay, now here, what she does is, she's a nocturnal animal. And as a marsupial, when she gets pregnant, her pregnancy only lasts about 30 days. 30 days, and she usually has about 4 to 8 babies, but can have twice as many as that. And when they're born, they look like little kidney beans. They come out, they look like little pink mice. And they crawl out into the pouch, and they go into the pouch, and in the pouch there's these little nipples, and they all lock onto these little nipples. There's a ton of little nipples in that pouch, you see? So as they start going in that pouch, they get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then all of a sudden they get big enough to where they come out of the pouch, and they crawl up on her back.
Okay.
And they got them all on her back here. And what she does is she carries them around and takes care of them for that time. She's nocturnal. People, they're all over campus here.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go out at night, you see them crossing the road.
I do.
They are not the sharpest
begin to
knife
stare
in the drawer.
downs, yeah.
Yeah, no, they're not the sharpest knife in the drawer, okay? They basically live to feed, to breed, and to sleep, okay?
Right.
You're used to that. Yeah, okay. So,
with it.
the neat thing about them is they have a tail that's what's called prehensile tail. See how that tail kind of wraps around? Now they don't, people see these cartoons of possums, they hang from the tree like that. They don't do that. They use the tail kind of like as a balancing act to help them balance.
You're pointing that butt right in my face.
No, she doesn't have diarrhea or anything, so it wouldn't like projectile into you.
Okay.
Now, the ears are like little radar dishes, okay? The little radar dishes that kind of, she hears everything. Everything is finding out what she's going on. And she can use her little hands. She can handle things like little grapes and stuff. She loves to eat little grapes. Oh, she's wonderful. The thing is that people look at these guys and they think, they're just terrible. They really aren't. They're really cool little, and Mike guy's probably going crazy because I'm rubbing this against me. Now, they're probably, you got to understand, this is really a cool animal. Unfortunately, they only live about 2 or 3 years.
Oh.
You know? Yeah, that's all they live.
Is that because they're run over or naturally?
That's actually naturally. Only live about 2 or 3 years. But you'll find them all over the place. The worst thing that people can do is they leave their cat food out in the yard. They leave their dog food out in the yard. These guys know right away to go get that. Or they know how to get in your garbage can. And you know, like my neighbor the other day, it was hilarious because they, I lived and they say, oh, that's the zoo guy. Everyone knows I'm the zoo guy. It's like 12:30 at night. I'm sleeping because I get up early to go to work, and all of a sudden I hear, ah! I'm thinking, what the heck is that? And there's a lady behind me. She's yelling across the fence, Mr. McGill! Mr. McGill! Mr. McGill! What the heck is going on?
Yeah.
What lady needs to call the police? Why is she calling me?
Exactly.
And it's this little possum walking on the fence, and it's looking at her. And then what happened was, you go to grab it. You ever you hear the term playing possum?
Yes.
Okay, well, they get that because when they get really freaked out, they play dead, which is playing possum. They'll get on their backs. They go like this. They go. And then they wait. Because see what happens is instinctively, if like something's trying to eat it, animals are kind of turned on by moving. Like if a dog goes to bite the heck out of you, the worst thing you can do is run away from it. That's going to really get its instinct to kick your ass, okay? So what happens is you want to lay down.
And if you lay down and it still kicks your ass.
No, you don't do anything. You just got to huddle up and don't move. Let it bite you a couple times and it's going to say, oh, this guy's dead. Enough, we're going to go find a live one. Okay? So that's what goes on. So the possum knows that. So it will play dead. And it's so funny because you watch them play dead and they'll do this. And then after like 3 minutes, you see them, they go. If they see something, they go back down and dead again. It really is kind of cool. They're fascinating animals. And in the deep south, you know what they do with these things?
Eat them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever see those plates? They used to be, when I was a kid, I'd drive around and I hear, eat more possum. Eat more possum. There's recipes for these things. Yeah, it's kind of sick.
Okay.
Kind of sick. But you know what? It's a bad rap. You see, it's all misconception. Look at this thing. You could almost name it Fluffy.
No.
Look at it. Come on.
I respect the heck out of the nipple pouch, but that still terrifies me.
Well, I just wanted you to understand that they're all over campus. Don't freak out when you see one.
I won't. I'll just play dead.
Realize, yeah.
And it'll play dead.
Yeah.
And we will lay down together.
Yeah.
Cool. Ron, thank you so much.
You're welcome, man.
Very interesting. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Ron Magill, everyone. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more Off the Wire.